Hey, this exercise is a hamstring curl using a Swiss ball. So the hamstrings are these muscles here, and a curl is this movement where we pull the heel back towards the buttocks. What we're going to do is we're going to put the heels on the ball, and lift the body up nice and straight and draw in. So show you how that goes. Your heels go in the midpoint of the ball. There you go. Lie back. You're going to lift your body up, so squeeze your buttocks, put your body upright. Careful not to push your head and neck into the ground, that's not necessary. Put your hands out just to kind of balance off and everything. But don't push hard down when you could sort of strain through the neck. And then you're just going to try to target these muscles to draw the ball in. When you do, we're going to try to keep a nice tight line from knee, hips, all the way to shoulders. And what I mean by that is that don't leave the bum behind. So this is a nice tight line. Hamstrings are squeezed and I've gone up. Careful not to aggravate the neck, don't push hard back. You should just be able to rest on the upper back and not on the neck or the head. There's your good line. Show you a couple of them when they're correct. That's it. What we want to avoid is this. Yeah, the bum's left down. It's a very small movement in. It doesn't really activate the hamstrings the way we want them to. So we're looking for enough strength through these hamstrings to get that bum pushed up and really work with the hamstrings to pull the ball in and keep this nice straight line. You can progress this to a single leg once strong enough. There we go. But you'll begin with both legs. Excellent. Good stuff. So that is the hamstring curl with the ball. When you do it, what I would suggest is get warmed up quite nicely before you do it. If you go into this cold, it's quite easy to get a cramp in the hamstrings from this exercise. And although I said that other movement wasn't very good and you want to keep a straight line, if you're beginning and you struggle to do this exercise without experiencing a cramp in these muscles, you can begin there, either in the warm-up, and as you get through your exercise session you can move to full movement, or over a number of weeks you can just sort of promote it and progress it until you go from the kind of incorrect version, but where we've got some movement beginning to build, into a straighter and straighter line until you're really doing the full exercise. And that will give you a kind of progressive way in to this hamstring exercise, basically. The reason I say this is because actually as a beginner you can experience some sort of muscle cramp. So warm up nicely and just sort of come into your session, get a few hamstring exercises on the go, a few movements, get them warm. First set, don't necessarily do like 10, just kind of warm them up with sort of 3 or 6 and then get into sort of more repetitions in your set. That will help you avoid any cramp if you're experiencing it. And this is the correct movement, but if you need to take a couple of weeks to build from this to slightly more, obviously that's imperfect, but there's a bit more, until you then have a really nice strong hamstring movement, then by going from this incorrect to come very, very regressed movement, you can progress bit by bit until it looks correct in this full motion. And as mentioned, single leg version. To make the body do even more work. Thank you very much. That was hamstring curl with Swiss ball. And please do subscribe or click the notifications button, like us, follow us, and tell us anything you want.